Woodside wants to extend their massive Northwest Shelf gas export terminal for another 50 years, producing over 4 billion tonnes of emissions. But if that doesn't sound bad enough, it will also drive up your energy prices. The Northwest Shelf is used to export gas overseas. It's by far the biggest gas export terminal in Australia, and Woodside are applying to keep it operating for another 50 years. But there's one problem Woodside don't want to talk about. They're running out of gas to export. So now they're coming after WA's onshore gas reserves that are supposed to be reserved for Western Australians. In fact, Woodside is already exporting WA's domestic gas reserves, and the government is letting them. The government is already letting Woodside export WA's onshore domestic gas reserves from the Perth Basin, equivalent to almost 20% of the amount of domestic gas Western Australians use. More recently, they have allowed the export of even more domestic gas, up to 20% of new domestic gas projects to 2030. But the limits of 20% and 2030 are not legislated, so they can be increased at any time, providing little protection for WA's domestic gas reserves. The Northwest Shelf Terminal exports double the amount of gas used by Western Australians. So what happens when this massive gas terminal is allowed to suck up WA's domestic gas reserves for export? Your gas prices will go up. And because WA produces so much of its electricity with gas, it'll drive up electricity prices too. The WA government should be prioritising the people of WA, not Woodside's profits.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to keep up to date with all our latest research and work, sign up to our newsletter. Delivered every fortnight, it includes behind-the-scenes updates from Richard Dennis, an exclusive cartoon from Judy Horacek, details for our upcoming events and webinars, as well as explainers, graphs, and not to mention the latest cutting-edge research and analysis from the team here on the key issues that are facing Australia. Click the button on your screen to check it out.